Hey folks, Dude here, coming at you today of all things, coming to you, Monday, what is today, the 30th, 29th, something, I don't know, man, I'm gonna keep track of days. But anyway, I'm doing the external mic kind of a setup here on the old camera phone and driving around doing my various errands I need to do. Right now I'm up in an area of Maryland known as Reisterstown, so I'm doing my various things. Now, I'm gonna basically hit you guys with kind of a character trait of mine. Yesterday I went to see a movie, walking out of the movie theater, and it was not well lit, okay? Literally, I'm like walking down the stairs, get to the last step, don't see the last step. So I stepped off, and basically it was a huge, deep plunge I was not expecting, landed entirely on the wrong leg, and I do mean like the leg that's had the 3 surgeries on the knee. Completely wrong, okay? I'm like, oh, snap. And I didn't say snap, I was like, oh, snap. Immediately I'm like, did something pop? Did something break? Did something else give way? And my very first thought was, am I messed up worse, or am I still on keel with even keel, or am I completely keeled over? So the late theft of breath was essentially, I'm now really sore. I'm now walking around very carefully, and the knee is saying, dude, you're doing stuff to me that really I was engineered to handle the first time around, but right now I'm kind of like at a serious diminished capacity, and you're putting me through stuff that I really just don't deal with very well. Now my very first thoughts was not, oh geez, I'm gonna sue the crap out of this theater. It was more a case of, son of a bitch, they needed more lights here. Those SOBs did not do it right. And this sucker needed to be better lit. It was not my first thought of, oh man, I'm so discombobulated. I'm so beholden to being the Sue type of happy kind of guy. I mean, I've already been through that kind of crap before. I mean, I got injured. The insurance company probably, tried to jack with me. It was a workman's comp case. And let me tell you, folks, if you're trying to get rich, you do not do it by a workman's comp case. It is the most long, drawn-out piece of crap you will ever experience. Went to court numerous times. They had to pay every single time. As a matter of fact, it is such a screwed up process that they actually decided to wait for, basically the better course of a year before saying, yeah, you are that messed up, and yes, I am 25% disabled permanently. Case in point, they basically walked me around the block, walked me around the country, walked me around the world a few times, just to see if I was not jacking with the system and trying to screw with them. Now, case in point, there is people that do the fake stuff. I mean, they don't get injured, or they say, oh, I have this traumatic back injury. You ask anybody in the medical profession trying to prove out a back injury is either, if it's not glaringly obvious, it's kind of hard to prove out sometimes. Now, I do have a screwed up back, but it's an old injury. It's something I've been dealing with for the better part of my life ever since I was a little kid. But this knee thing was something I did within about the last 10, 12 years, okay? It's been something that's been just now my state of constant being of, does it hurt? Does it not hurt? How much does it hurt? And usually it hurts, okay? It's just how it is. It hurts. It's just how I'm built. So case in point, my first initial thoughts were not like, oh man, I'm going to sue the snot out of these guys, those stupid SOBs. It was more just a case of, son of a bitch, they should have had better lighting here. This was stupid. But it is a second-run theater. The movies there are very cheap. I mean, basically, we took all of us out, Mrs. Dude, myself, and one of my nieces, and, we pretty much went out on the cheap. I mean, the most expensive thing we got was the big honking bag of popcorn, which was only like about $5 or $6, and it was a big honking bag of popcorn, man. So that's the most expensive thing that we had to deal with, and literally all the things in this place are fairly cheap. But the kicker is, you get what you pay for long-run service. You get less tchotchkes. I just truly wish they had lights higher up, or if they had lights, like the kind of like strip lighting they put on lights most times in the theaters nowadays. They didn't have that. I'm now paying the price. I'm sore, I'm owie, and it sucks. But I did not think, let me sue the snot out of these guys. Unfortunately, a lot of other fellow Americans don't think like that. They go, oh, I'm messed up. I'm simply going to sue the crap out of these guys because now I got the golden opportunity. That's pretty much about the bottom rung, folks. If you're not that messed up and you're trying to stick the system, you are a dirtbag. Now, conversely, I was that messed up. Yes, I did have things completely wrong, and yes, things are still completely wrong. It'll never be the same. Even if I have the knee replaced, it'll never be as good as original equipment. I'm simply making do until such time that it's so bad I can't stand it anymore. And I'm like, Doc, take out the old parts, put in the new parts, and let me go from there. But some of these people, man, they're so happy, and the lawyers are just like, oh man, more money, more money. I cannot stand watching TV late at night for the, are you watching this TV? Do you have a bad case of inhaling this crap you shouldn't have when you were working in this dirtbag establishment? You now can sue because you have an affliction that we found in other people that worked at these same kind of facilities. Call us now at Blas Nollis, grab them and go at 1-800-GRAB-YOUR-MONEY. I hate those commercials, okay? But usually that's the case of usually you have dirtbag lawyer advertising late at night. And there's a reason why they advertise late at night. It's because it's cheap. And if you're one of these people that's this up, you are going to be awake and watching TV, bored out of your skulls going, man, my life really sucks. Yeah, your life really sucks because, well, your life really sucks. Not because you now can sue the crap out of the other guy, but because, unfortunately, fate was not kind to you. All right, folks, I'm going to break off of this one, man. Eat good, keep it tendering. It's always, you know you love it. But there are some people that truly just do ride the system that do not deserve a single nickel for all their care to sue others. Some people just suck. All right, folks, see you guys.